at the public defender's office where I got asked to come to by one of the public defenders here. And these people clearly don't know their policies and regulations in identifying themselves and doing their job. Apparently, if their job is too much, they refuse service. And now one of the ladies here is saying that she's going to ask the other gentleman to stop making copies that the public defender himself requested, because I am quote unquote giving attitude because I'm asking for their names, and to them simply do their job. So that's where we're at right now. I'm very unsure why they feel this entitlement, and there's one of them right there. It blows my mind that public workers believe they have some type of entitlement to not even like say their name, because their ego is so high and mighty. So right now we're just waiting for them to give me back the originals. The original citations. And then I'll be heading back to where Jake is at to confirm that I've done this. And then I'll show you guys the resource fair that's actually going on for those that are looking for resources in finding an attorney if you are local in San Jose, California. And then we'll see what else, what other resources they have there. I saw that Gardner was there, and I know Gardner does like mental health stuff, and they do other medical stuff. I saw, who else did I see? Dignity on Wheels, which is a nonprofit for the unhoused to be able to shower and do all that good stuff. And then we'll see. I also saw a free bicycle repair going on. So again, if you're in San Jose, the resource fair is going on between 2 to 5 p.m. It's off of Mission and Taylor, I believe. Let me double check that for you guys. It's actually right next to the courthouse. So let's see. I have it written down. So yeah, Mission and San Pedro, not Mission and Taylor. Mission and San Pedro. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to do a FOIA on a few of the workers here because they don't like doing their job. So I showed up with over 20 citations, and it was too much work for them, and they wanted to turn me away. So I called the public defender that sent me here, letting him know the situation. And so now we're dealing with some unprofessionalism in the public defender's office, which is very sad. It's actually very disappointing. So.
Hello.
Hi, quick question.
Sure.
Can you give me the name of the lady that's sitting right here with the curly hair?
I can find out. I don't know it off the top of my
Thank
head.
you. I'll also need the name of the gentleman from here, front desk.
Is it the African American gentleman?
Yes.
That's Vincent Grimes.
Vincent Grimes?
Vincent Grimes.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
So, thank you. And I'm sorry, your name? You're super professional. I'm sorry?
I'm Damon.
Dean.
Yeah. Why don't you let me make sure this is not. I was about to give you someone else's
Oh,
card.
no worries, no
I'll give
worries.
you my card.
Thank you. I'm Jay, by the way. Jay.
Jay?
Jay.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise, thank you. I love what you guys are doing across the street with the research fair.
I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, I actually didn't know about it until Jake let me know last Friday. So,
Do you know Jake?
I do now. So,
If you need any services, please go on over there. There's a bunch of people over there.
yeah, I'm letting people know that there's a resource going on because I don't think many people knew about it. I didn't know until Jake let me know.
We're
So,
doing our best to get it out there.
I-
We're having the Board
absolutely.
of Supervisors advertise it, advertising through the reentry center, through our clients, through our connections, through the community-based organizations. So doing our best to get.
yeah, I absolutely love the work that you guys are doing here. Thank you so much for what you guys are doing.
Of course, we love it.
Absolutely, you have a great one.
Okay, take care.
So she's the one that doesn't want to identify herself, which is fine. So you still don't want to let me know what your name is? That's fine too. He didn't want to identify himself nor identify the other gentleman who I've now got the name of. So for those of you that are local, again, there is a resource fair going on. There are public defenders there that you can speak to. You just heard from Damien, all the good stuff that they got going on across the street. I recommend you guys to go if you need any of those resources. It's more directed for the unhoused, but I don't think you have to be unhoused to be able to receive these resources. And just information in general is really good to have, even if you are unhoused or not. So we'll be heading over there once we receive these copies, the originals, and Jake has the copies. She looks to be kind of upset because I'm pretty sure she doesn't like the idea that I'm recording, let alone that I've been asking other people for her name. Oh, you can go ahead. So I'm gonna, oh, he's getting buzzing. So Damien is an assistant public defender. See, that's how you treat the public. You speak to the public. Hello, Vincent. Or whatever your name is.
I assume you want him to get the copies, not the
Yes, he's keeping the copies. I'm keeping the originals.
I will apologize for getting all up in it. It's just, usually we have a certain way of doing things. apologize if I came across. Are you recording me?
I'm recording for my own reasons, and I can record. I'm letting people know about the resource fair going on across the street.
Let me put it to you this way. Would it be okay if I came to your job and recorded you?
If I'm working in a public capacity, absolutely.
So, but where you currently work, would it be okay to come in and?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, I encourage it, actually.
Well, there you go.
Thank you. And thank you for your apology. The only thing I recommend is if someone's saying that the public defender themselves sent them here for this specific reason, don't deny them. Just I recommend you just do your job.
Because people send them up here all the time, and usually we don't do things like I did for you. Because
Well, you're not doing it for me. You're doing it for Jake. You understand that, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So,
I spoke to Jake and he requested it.
well, the thing is you didn't have to speak to Jake because Jake sent me here directly. So, we can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. Vincent, I believe,
We're not going to
right?
come together.
No, we're not. But I can be cordial about it. I can be civil about it. People can have conversations about things that they disagree, right?
Yeah, we can disagree.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Hopefully they can help you with your legal matter.
hopefully, I recommend you guys, do better on how you speak to the public, though. There's no reason to get upset, or if your job's getting a little more, if your job's a little more complicated because someone. Well, I mean, I came here because I got sent here directly by a public defender, so
I'm sure you have much more important things to do.
Perhaps I do, perhaps I don't. Can I get her name? Peter. Okay. Okay, Damien said your name was different, but, that's fine. Are you still not going to give your name, ma'am? No. Okay. I'm Jay. Yeah. I recommend, working on your customer service. All right? Mm-hmm. I'm sorry? You'd work on being a customer? Is that how you really feel? That's nice. Well, as a customer, I don't have to be pleasant, right? I can have an attitude or not, but because you don't agree with somebody, it doesn't mean you have to treat them uncordially.
Okay, we can agree to disagree.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, we can. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you guys stay blessed and stay safe. So, again, this is the Public Defender's Office in San Jose, California. That's pretty cool. So, really cool stuff. And then here we are. So I'm gonna go ahead and go across the street so that we check out all the good stuff they have, all the different booths they have, and what resources they're offering. It's a pity that this is how they're choosing to go about. So there's Damien, the assistant attorney defender. So we're gonna go ahead and do FOIAs on the both of them. I love how Peter, which is not his name, I believe Damien said his name is Vincent, but don't quote me on that. I'll have to go back on this recording to verify that. Yeah, so that's how you get treated at the front desk at the public defender's office. It's pretty sad. So, and I honestly wasn't going to record today on all these matters and whatnot, but after that untasteful encounter with that gentleman, I figured I'd start recording, especially as she chose to threaten to to stop him from finishing doing the copies. So we are at the Reentry Resource Center on Mission Street, Recovery Center entrance. And they're having a bunch of stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and go all the way around. So we got Goodwill here. We've got Siren Immigrations. Dignity on Wheels is right there. And then we're gonna go ahead and come in here. So there's Gardner Health Services. So like a bunch of resources. But I love when they do things like this for the community. Cause like, look at this. This is amazing. People coming together. So we got Office of the District Attorney, and then we got the Public Defender's booth right over there. Not sure what these other ones are here. We're gonna go ahead and ask a couple questions. And hi, do you guys have time to answer a few questions?
The person who's organizing this will be back. No, I want to make sure he's got all the... Yeah, what are the questions?
They're simple questions, I promise.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I'm Jay.
Hey, Matt.
Adam.
Look like you're geared up to do an interview.
No, not at all.
Seriously. My teammate who did all of the organization is literally going to be back in like 5-10 minutes.
No worries. I just want to say, what are you guys in particular? Okay. And you guys did this resource fair for what reasons exactly?
So it's to help unhoused folks who need to get whether it's warrants cleared or need to get help with court services. So you're going to see here that folks who are over here, I believe this is the registrar, they're able to put up from the clerk's office. They can get birth certificates, so folks who need their birth certificates so that they can get their documents. It just provides a lot of the resources in one location.
Awesome, I love it. And you guys are here until 5 p.m., right? 5:30. Oh, okay.
5 or 5. Yeah, 5 or 5. Yeah, what is it? And then there's going to be a pop-up resource, pop-up court on 7. 2 to 5:30.
Begin at 5:30. So night court.
Okay. And what is night court exactly? I've actually never heard of night court.
So this is our first time doing this.
Okay.
Again, that's
Yeah.
there's going to be some of the warrants are cleared, or some cases can get back on calendar so they can waive fines and fees, so people can clear whatever is outstanding and then start getting their lives back on track and getting those out of the way.
So, for example, if someone had unlawful parking citations that they tried to fight, but the court said, would they still be able to get that wiped
I
out?
believe that's something where they could bring it before the court here and it could be addressed, and then that's because then if they have that on the record, it's really hard for them to get their driver's license and their documents. So they get that taken care of, and then they can continue to move on.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you. That's great.
what organization are you with?
I'm not with an organization. I am a independent journalist. So I come around whenever there's awesome things like this. I like to give the people an insight because sometimes your guys' flyers don't make it to everybody, right? I actually didn't know about this until I spoke to Jake last week. So Jake's all like, yeah, come on down to the resource fair. I was like, there's a resource fair going on? So I was all like, okay, let's go on there and see what good stuff you guys got going on. So I just wanted to give you guys exposure and just, let people know what they can have, all the amazing resources that you guys got going on. So I'm going to be going to between every booth and speaking to everybody and just letting know the rest of the world what they can have. And,
On top of that, in terms of also what we can do, so our office, although we prosecute prisoners, we also partner, of course, with the Public Defender's Office for events like this. So someone who may be have their own case and may be a defendant. They may also be a victim of a crime, right?
Right.
And so we also have our victim services here, victim services unit, so that they can get support and services for being a victim. So we want some information there.
Oh, awesome.
And we also do have information about parent projects. So sometimes, and that's for consumer mediation, our community consumer mediation unit, and then parent projects. So often parents may have strong-willed kids that they just need assistance. How to parent their strong-willed kids. And so whether they're younger kiddos or they're teenagers, there's a class for them. It was about 10 weeks. It was created and developed by parents, for parents, and so it creates some additional tools for those areas. What's going on?
That's
We
amazing.
also have information on truths and laws that just the importance of going to school and sending your kids to school, even at the younger ages, right? It's
Yeah.
getting in. These are just some of the things. Yes, we do prosecute criminal conduct, and we also provide these various types of services that help the community in these kind of wider areas.
And I think that's why it's so important that you guys continue to do the work that you guys are doing, like these resource fairs, so that people get informed and know that what choices they have to how to go about the situations that they're all in. Everybody has a different. Yeah, someone has a different situation than yourself or myself, right? But they don't know because the information isn't out there, So this is why independent auditors or just, journalists in general, whether they work for, Mercury News, or NBC, right? Sometimes we don't watch the local news. Sometimes we get off before or after the news starts, and we don't get the information. So it's really amazing that you guys can do this for the community, and people like myself or other journalists can come out and ask you guys questions and get information for people. So that's amazing that you guys are doing this. I really appreciate your guys' hard work.
It's a great collaboration. You'll see there's what kind of school? I don't know the number of providers, but there's.
It looks like you guys got like a good 50 different booths here. So it's definitely. I wasn't expecting all of this, but I'm glad to see it, honestly.
It sounds like they're looking to do this on a major regular basis, and not just for this location. They have to have Santa Clara County so that they can know to be with the community that needs them support.
Absolutely.
The community doesn't have to come here, they can go out with the support.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much, Adam. Thank you for asking all these questions. I didn't get your name. Tanya, thank you so much for being amazing. Jeff, thank you guys so much. You guys have an awesome day. I'll continue on with my day. So, hi. Are you guys together or different booths? Probation department. Okay, mind me if I ask you guys a few questions? Okay, awesome. So my name is Jay. Officer Pham? Officer Johnson? Mike Clark? Ooh, I like your name. You almost Superman. Clark. Okay. So in this resource fair, what are you guys offering here? Like, what are you guys doing for as a probation office here at this resource fair?
So the big thing we're doing is we're offering an opportunity for people on probation to be here, participate in all the resources that are available, and also check in and just make contact with probation in case they've had trouble contacting the probation officer or they need linkage to specific resources. So we're here to answer those questions, talk about anything that might be pending, and kind of help them brainstorm people on probation, ways to kind of address court.
Would you guys also be addressing like juvenile cases as well, or is this just adult probation?
So we can provide information and direct them to the juvenile resources, but this specific table is to address adult.
Okay, awesome. And you guys are here until 5 o'clock, right? Awesome. So again, you guys, Mission and San Pedro. So just so you guys see all the good stuff they have going on.
Candy too.
Oh yeah,
Carlos,
people love the candies.
Maldonado, your
So
document is ready. Carlos,
all this
Maldonado,
good
your
stuff.
document is ready.
Are you guys going to be doing another resource fair like this?
There'll be more to come.
We modeled this after what they do in San Diego County. So what we want to do is get a regular, like a monthly pop-up court. Take court resources out to people in the community.
Perfect. Awesome.
There's a huge, somebody's having trouble like contacting with BO, that's going to lead to barriers to services. What
Okay.
we can do is free them up by checking in with us and checking in with their PO. That helps them access services.
Perfect. Thank you guys for being super professional and answering a couple questions. You guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys' resource fair goes amazing. Likewise. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So that was the probation office, and we got Damien right there. Again, let's see what other resources we have here. Let's see. I'm going to let them take their Santa Clara pop-up court and resource fair. San Jose Police Department, MCAT, and PERT units. I actually don't know what that stands for. So we're going to go ahead and ask these questions. We're going to... Hi, who would like to answer a couple questions? All right, I love your attitude. Hi, my name is Jay.
Jay?
I'm sorry? Wankana? Okay, I didn't want to butcher your name, so I gotta. So, what are you guys offering here?
So I'm a therapist.
Okay.
And she's an officer. So our program is called PERT. So it's part of this joint response model that is supposed to address mental health crises throughout the county of Santa Clara. And so really the mission is to prevent people from, being arrested if they don't need to, or, having to get into some type of trouble.
Okay.
So the biggest part is that when somebody's having a mental health crisis, whether it's an act of suicide, some domestic violence, or anything like that, they can call us. We can go. We're there to de-escalate. Obviously, a therapist has a different set of skills than a police officer.
Right.
But the both working together can be really, really powerful because, obviously you have the law enforcement side that can provide some more education about, just what the laws are, as well as, the mental health side, which can.
Right. And sorry to cut you off. So, for example, like when someone calls, right, and they're going through a mental health crisis, I'm going to use my friend who unfortunately did suicide by cop as an example. If he was going through that crisis, instead of calling the cops when he was in that crisis to do what he did, would you guys be the ones instead to be called, and if needed to be on the scene, would you be on the scene, or how does that work?
That's a good question. It's also, I'd say it's a complicated question in the sense that,
I know, it's not an easy one.
When you say suicide by cop, it can be, it triggers something different in the police department as opposed to a mental health clinician, right?
Right.
So the biggest thing that we have to consider is safety, right? And so if this person is a danger to themselves, a danger to others, right? We have to really consider all of those things.
Right.
I'm really sorry to hear about your friend and things like that.
It is unfortunate, and it's sad that he decided to do what he did. But that's why it's really important to ask the tough questions, right? And see where we are at with that mental health crisis.
One thing I can say about the police department that's changed a lot since George Floyd died was this part about disengagement, which means, if somebody is not really trying to be cooperative, and they're really maybe just again, they're not being cooperative, they're kind of being a little bit hard. Police aren't going to go and force them, or put their hands on them, you're taking somebody's civil liberties away, right? So,
Right.
A big thing now is that, we kind of we step back.
Okay,
In
so
therapy, we call that rolling with resistance. You know what? If you kind of just need your space, if you don't need us here, we're going to back off. We're not going to make it worse.
Right. So, seeing the things that I've seen, and not just personally, but even on the internet, right? For example, we've come to see a lot more cop watchers and auditors and things like that, right? Where I've noticed where the police officers, I think this would be more directed for you, right? Because you're a police officer. I think you'd understand more of the question than he would as a mental health therapist, right? If, say, for example, the cops come and someone is having a mental health problem, but it's not necessarily very visible in the sense, but it seems more like anger. Is there a reason why sometimes officers feel the need to use more force than not?
It's impossible to answer. Every single call is so different.
Yeah.
There's so many little nuances. If somebody calls and says they have a gun, it's all tactical.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to gingerly talk to somebody
Absolutely.
In their hand, you know?
Right,
We're
right.
gonna be good cover and have a lot of distance and by a million officers there, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
that's totally different. I mean, it's just something that sometimes.
But let's say it has like you can physically see they're not armed, they're not in actual danger. They're just say upset. I'd assume more so they're upset because the cops are there, right? Because I want to say people don't like the presence of cops, right? I think they've kind of muddied their names on that aspect. But I believe that not everybody has ill will, right? When they enter this line of force. I'd like to give everybody the benefit of the doubt that they're here to uphold the Constitution and yes. Right, and when they enter being law enforcement, they do it with all the best intent, right? At least I'd like to believe so. But then I've come to notice a lot of like after being on the force for a while. They start getting more angry a lot faster, or they're more reactive. Is there a reason to that, or maybe it's the stress of the job, or?
That's your impression of it. I don't know. I mean, I can't say that across the board all officers become more and more angry.
Yeah. It's
Kind of
just.
what you're implying. I don't know.
No, it's just questions, it's because everybody has a different point of view, you know what I mean? And I like to see what somebody else has, their thoughts on these questions. Because, again, they're not easy questions, right? But they're questions that sometimes need to be asked.
I see they had some. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I thought you were directing your question to me. But that's why I like to ask these questions. I like to be informed, and I like to hear what people say, especially in the line that you guys are in. I think it's important that we all understand each other, and maybe we can come to a better understanding on why certain situations have, negative impacts or negative reactions. So sometimes it's better to hear it from a law enforcement than, like a therapist or someone that just is based off their opinion. You know what I mean?
I just think that calls are so different.
They got a new phone
It's
number.
kind of almost impossible to see which is
No, I'm not, but they just sent it out.
I think that, we're here because we're promoting different units.
Yeah, absolutely.
To help.
Which is awesome that I love what you guys are doing here in this resource fair, providing like these resources, just showing your presence.
Able to. There's like so many people that we talked to so far. I think what we do is kind of bridge that gap where it's like either criminal or not.
Right.
Side of this.
This is definitely the more non-criminal side.
I know the
The
trust
folks that we're going to
come
don't all the time. I'm not there to arrest anybody. We're not there to get anyone in trouble or
Maybe a
this or
couple
that.
times.
We're simply trying to give them resources.
Right.
Connect people and get them the kind of level of care that they need. And then I have an expert here next to me in my car.
Yeah, which is really cool. I actually didn't know. How long have you guys been doing this?
Well, BERT was a program that was implemented a couple of years back, and it was a one-year pilot program. And then the county, he actually works for the county.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Assigned to our unit.
Okay.
So, Santa Clara PD has a program, so has one program, also has a program. But other agencies have a program. So we have two. We have BERT and we have MCAT.
Okay.
So we have two different mental health units.
Yeah, I was just asking. I was like, MCAT, PERT. I was like, I don't know those acronyms. So thank you for clarifying that, answering.
Pick those up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Explains MCAT, this one explains BERT, which is myself and my partner.
So-
And, I think it's kind of nice that we go around and offer resources. Who are you with? Are you with anyone here?
Anyway.
No, I'm an independent journalist, and I happened to hear about this resource fair from Jake, and one of the public defenders. And I figured, why not go around and see the resources and let people know that there are resources going on here in San Jose? Because I didn't know about this resource fair until last Friday. So
It hasn't happened before.
yeah, I've never heard of it. So I thought it was really cool, and it'd be really nice to, spread awareness of what's going on and let people know that don't know about it. If they're local, they could at least come down before you guys, finish the resource fair. And then those that can't make it at least get good information. So I'm just going around each booth, asking questions, letting people. I'm scanning, the flyers and things like that, so that people. Yeah, I'm going to. So that people know the resources that are out there if they can't make it. They at least have a way to access those if they're not able to come down here.
every call we go to, I'm always talking about 988. So this is.
And that's the new number. New number, right?
Yeah. So it's only works on these area codes from your cell phone.
Okay.
Or this is the 1-800 number, and you can pick option 1. You can talk to clinicians over the phone or have them respond to you. And then that kind of triggers different groups, so MCRT or Trust, that's on the back side of this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's another group that's like a lower level unit where they kind of come out with an AMT and then a peer-to-peer. And they provide not just mental health services, but if you're working with elderly, they can
Okay.
they can also
That's awesome. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's really important. So for everybody to know what they have available to them, because like I said, not everybody. Yeah, absolutely. I have a nice little following. So I want to say I have a lot of our local residents that follow as well. So, you know, if I'm here showing you guys off and talking to everybody and allowing them to see what resources they have, maybe they'll be inclined to come out and reach out to you guys and hopefully get the resources they need. Yeah, well, from what I've been hearing, this is one of many that will be coming out now. The gentleman from probation said it's going to be, they're wanting to do this once a month or something like that. So that'd be really, really awesome. Oh yeah, absolutely. But if that is the case, that's amazing. You know, because you know it's always a little slow at the beginning when you first start off, because even though we set everything up to advertise that we're going to be here, or better say you guys are going to be here, not everybody sees it, you know. And if more people are willing and inclined to share that information when someone can't come out or doesn't know about it and then sees it later on, they can at least still have that information, you know. So I think it works both ways. Sorry? Oh, I will take a bar, thank you.
These are also, meant to say, these are FAQ questions of all our community mobile response teams. So,
oh, love that.
There's different kinds of teams, whether it's Trust, whether it's MCRT, whether it's our PERT program, our IHA, which is our outreach team. So these are all FAQ questions, you know, that I think would be helpful for anyone.
Awesome, thank you. I'll take that too. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
Jorge.
Jorge, okay. Nice to meet you. Thank you guys so much for answering my questions. I know I gave you guys a little tough questions there, but sometimes tough questions are good. I know, I'm so sorry. But thank you guys for being super professional and answering my questions. I really hope you guys have an awesome day, and hopefully everybody gets the resources they need while you guys are out. Thank you so much. It was really nice meeting you guys both. Thank you. You guys have a good one. Oh, I almost crashed into you. Sorry. Okay, let's see. So we're coming over to the Santa Clara Social Service Agency. Hello, ladies. Not bad. So I'm here just as a independent journalist and just asking questions to each person in each booth about what you guys are offering, getting the word out. I know not everybody can make it out here, so I want to be able to provide, you know, my own services for people to be able to reach out to you guys even though they can't make it. So again,
we're in the Department of Social Services, but it has 3 different departments. We're Department of Employment and Benefit Services. We're the department that does health coverage, Medi-Cal, food assistance, CalFresh food, and financial assistance programs like CalWorks, general assistance, and some immigrant programs, refugee cash assistance program for immigrants. And we can get you signed up for these programs and see if you're eligible.
Awesome. I'll take that.
Flyer.
Thank you so much.
All of the programs we offer. You can apply online, in person. You can call us on the telephone. You can visit our website for more information. QR codes are on there.
QR codes for you guys. Just go ahead and
to look up further information. If you're not comfortable with technology, you can stop by one of our locations, or you can call us on the telephone.
Awesome. Thank you. And you guys are here until 5, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I didn't get your name.
My name's Roseanne.
Roseanne, nice to meet you. I'm Jay. Georgina, nice to meet you.
Maria with Behavior Health.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they got their whole.
We have 3 tables here.
I love it. I love it.
So my name's Maria. I'm a mental health care worker. And as a mental health care worker, I represent the program called Culture Community Wellness. which represents all different ethnicity groups in the Santa Clara. And by that doesn't exclude anybody either.
Okay.
So these are the groups, ethnic groups that probably
With the downtown street teams, I wanted to see. I have a member of mine here, and
Right. A little more comfortable, right? Yeah.
These are the services that we provide. We also provide training for any adult who's interested. All of our trainings are is valid for 2 years, and it's free. We offer mental first aid, which is a workshop. It's an 8-hour workshop that teaches you the signs and symptoms of anxiety, depression,
provides all those services
addiction,
regardless of your
prevention of
immigration
suicide.
status in California.
Then we have QPR, which is prevention of suicide. That's a
if he had
2.5-hour workshop. And then we have Take Action, which is a workshop for your personal self-worth. They tell us to take care of ourselves, our diet, but they're not really telling us how to take care of our
but he
mental
does have 2 children that are born here.
Right, so if we're mentally okay 100%, then we can actually be there for anyone else.
He has to go to family court.
Okay.
So all these workshops are for free. My contact information is in the back of the brochure.
And so
Feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. In order for the workshops, in order to participate,
Okay, so you need to be 18 years or older to participate into these workshops, okay? Just to clarify. Awesome, thank you so much.
And also CalFresh Food for the citizens. So how that works is,
Oh, I was just about to grab each one of these flyers.
so if it's him and his 2 kids, there's 3 people in the household. But because he's undocumented, he wouldn't get any of the cash assistance.
become a foster parent.
Oh, okay.
So he would only get it cash assistance or if he has income, then the income is split prorated by 3. So you don't
Okay.
count.
Anybody out there interested in become a foster parent?
So those are both programs with Spanish on the back.
Yes, they do.
These flyers
In the
too.
place
Oh,
of,
the front
you know,
of the
warm
back.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to quick scan here for you guys. We got little goodies here.
Also, it's a little
But thank you so much. Have a great day. So we're going to come back around to the public health. Hi, do you mind me asking you a few questions? All right. I'm just going around each booth, giving information to those that can't come out or aren't local, perhaps. Just about the resources that you guys offer if they do choose to come out to, Santa Clara. What are you guys offering?
Medical mobile unit.
Oh.
Here at the Reentry Center. We have psychiatry, we have psychology, we have medical social worker, doctors. We have a whole team that help the clients that are getting out of custody from jail and prison.
Okay.
And we're here for our clients.
Love it.
And they don't have to be coming out of custody. They can also just be homeless.
I was just about to ask you that
Yeah.
question. You
Yeah.
beat me to the punch. Now, what kind of reporter do I look like? I can't even get a question out before they beat me to the punch. Thank you so much. What is your name?
My name is Keith Jenkins.
Keith, nice to meet you. I'm Jay.
Co-worker, Jennifer.
Very nice to meet you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and take a quick video of the things that you guys have on your table to perhaps maybe locals that can't make it out can at least receive the information to
Thank
you
you
guys'
so much.
resources. Absolutely. I didn't know about this resource fair, so when I found out last Friday, I was like, oh, I have to go now. You know?
We also have an OB clinic and a backpack team that goes into a camp.
Oh, okay. And how often do they do that?
A couple days a week.
Oh, okay.
They rotate between the different encampments, provide primary care. We'll go and pick up their medications, give them their medications. A lot of times they don't want to leave their stuff, or they don't want to leave their pets. So
Right.
we bring doctors and nurses and social workers to them.
That's amazing. I actually didn't know that you guys, offered those resources. So that's great to hear. I love to see when, the city puts the extra effort into helping those that sometimes can't even help themselves or just going through a hard time and falling into unpredictable circumstances, right? So thank you so much for what you guys are doing.
We're Valley Health, so we work with the county.
Right, right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did I not say that?
You said city.
Oh, I apologize for that. I apologize for that. Thank you for that error.
Okay.
Thank you for correcting that error because it's important. It's important.
Yes, it is.
So they work for the county, not the city. So they're more than just, you know, here in San Jose. Again, here's just a few things that they're offering. Let's go ahead and. So these are the days they're available. Ooh,
So we're here Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. Monday and Friday, all days.
So Keith said they're here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday all day, correct?
Wednesdays from 12 to 5.
All right. Thank you.
Mondays and Fridays all day.
And will they be seeing you, Keith?
Yes, they will.
I love your energy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. See, this is the man you guys want to talk to, and just know he's going to help you guys out in whatever way they can.
Yard here at the reentry center.
Okay, awesome. Which is where we're at right now.
We're just in the courtyard.
All right. This building right here.
On the other side.
Opposite side, but we're in their parking lot right now because they have the resource fair, but it's on the other side. It's in the same area. So awesome. What are these cool little things?
They're first aid kits.
Oh, mind if I take one? Thank you. Oh, I love this. I love this rock.
I know, I gotta put it back on you.
Well, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing turnout. You know, I hope you guys continue the hard work that you guys are doing. You guys all offering Narcan for those? Okay, so they also have Narcan for those that need it or those that like to have it around.
We also do mat therapy, which is medicated assisted treatment for local wellness staffing.
Suboxone, Suboxone.
So we offer Suboxone.
Okay.
All of that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that information, you guys. Maybe I'll make my rounds back around, and if not, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for having that information for us and willing to conversate. You guys have a blessed day. Ooh. Sorry, you guys. I'm going to put you guys down real quick. I'm going to turn you guys around so I can get this paperwork, or not paperwork, but all these flyers from flying away. Do you guys have any business cards by any chance? My thing's getting real fat today. My notebook's getting really fat today. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Stay blessed. So again, this is the Valley Homeless Healthcare Program, VHHP. They have a bunch of resources for the unhoused, for people coming out of prison or jail or any of that. So we're going to continue going on to the other booths. Again, thank you guys so much. You have a good one. So we've got Gardner Health right here. Let's see. Hi, my name is Jay. I'm just going around asking a few questions to each booth. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Who are you with?
I'm an independent journalist. I'm just giving the information to people that can't make it out, so they can at least go back and get that information.
So I'm with the Santa Clara County Veteran Service Office. So we help veterans and their families apply for federal, state, and local benefits. Do you want our
Absolutely. I actually have a brother-in-law that's a vet, so this is...
Yeah, pass on the information. I'd love to assist.
Thank you so much. So can you tell me again what is it that you guys are offering here today?
Yeah, so we're, if you look right here on our
Oh, okay. I didn't see that when I walked up. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, I just came from across, so I wasn't even... So here the services are providing for our vets. For those of you guys that need services and have served for our country. Here's some information. Awesome. And you're here until 5, right? Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, what was your name? Carissa. I'm Jay. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Can I take one of your notebooks? Oh, actually, the bag makes perfect because this thing's getting full with all kinds of flyers. So they got little, oh, those for little tab keepers. Thank you so much. I'm not going to put mine in there. All right, Marissa, you have a great one. So just one more time, we're going to go in here. And again, this is for our veterans. For those of you that need any of these resources.
And then we are also offering free mobile dental services to veterans. And so the next date for that is 27. So if you know of any veterans who are interested in these services, we'd love to assist them. They would just need to call our office.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for that information. You too. I'm gonna take one of these business cards for you guys, so I can go about that later. I'm gonna go and to further booths, continue these interviews, and continue stacking up flyers for you guys. And then later on, I'll post pictures of each one of these. Hi, my name is Jay. I'm going around each booth asking a few questions. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure, go ahead.
My name is Jay. Once again, what's your name?
My name is Ben Tejada.
All right. Thank you so much for accepting to answer a few questions. So what are you guys doing here today?
So right now we're Aging Law Alliance. We're a nonprofit legal services organization. We do assistance for immigration, public benefits, housing, family law DV, and we also operate in the federal per se program.
Okay, and do you guys only offer these services here in Santa Clara County, or are you guys?
So, for sure, housing is limited to Santa Clara County. Some of our immigration services, it doesn't really matter. It really depends on the program. And I can tell you right now, in terms of housing, we're limited to Santa Clara County.
All right. Everybody's loving the candies. All right. Oh, you guys are with Asian Law Alliance. I've heard of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and.
You can take one of these flyers.
Thank you so much. I will.
Then you go and take it.
Thank you. So here are the free legal services they offer. And you guys are here until 5 as well, right?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Hi, my name is Jay.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
I'm just going around asking a few questions to each booth and what the resources they're offering. Your partner here did amazing on answering that for us. Is there any other resources that he may have, missed or? Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, and what do you do with the Asian Law Alliance?
I'm a help desk staff attorney.
Awesome. Okay, and
I'm the housing attorney.
he's the housing attorney. He's the staffing. All right, awesome. Thank you guys so much for what you guys are doing. Thank you for the information. Just trying to spread awareness that you guys are here. Not everybody knows, so more that spread, the more that more people know. Thank you guys so much. So go here. They have volunteers needed. So if you're wanting to volunteer, Asian Law Alliance is needing volunteers. So here we go. We're gonna go around and we have Gardner Health Services. Hi, you guys. My name's Jay. I'm just going around each booth and asking a few questions. Would you guys mind if I ask you guys a few questions? I'm pretty sure you guys are pretty self-explanatory, but sometimes some people don't always know. My name, again, is Jay.
What are you filming for?
Just to give people information that you guys are here, what resources you guys offer.
You online?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like a website or something like that?
I don't, but you can find me on YouTube. I'm under JayTrucha CopWatch. I don't CopWatch, but I just follow along what the government is doing. And as far as I know, this is the first resource fair you guys have going on. And from my understanding, you guys are planning to do more of these, which is amazing. And I just want to let our locals know that you guys are here offering this. And if they haven't known, because I didn't find out until last Friday that you guys were having this, so I figured I'd come out, and for those that don't know, at least can go back and you know, which is why I'm going through and collecting flyers so I can give people information. So it just
This one a lot. This is like the third one I've been to this year.
no way.
The public defender's office. It's usually over there in the grassy area.
Okay.
Last time I had my dog here, but he was jumping on people too much. But
I was debating on bringing mine because sometimes you get really excited with certain people, and if you're a dog person, he's automatically going to want to talk to you and love on you. And I'm like, my God, I don't know how many people are going to be there.
yeah, he just becomes a distraction.
Yeah, 100 pounds of a distraction.
Oh,
So,
he's got a big dog.
oh yeah. He's my working dog. I'm disabled, so he usually helps me when I can't really walk around and things like that. So, but I figured, you know, this might be a little too much for him right now. You know.
Same. I didn't bring mine. But we just do mental health services to Gardner.
Right.
So, you know, if they have Medi-Cal, if anybody has Medi-Cal, you can get set up for counseling or group therapy. You can also get medical, you can get dental, but it's all through Medi-Cal.
All right.
So our information is on that website right there. And then you can navigate it. It's pretty easy to navigate. You know, you just click whatever portal you're trying to get set up with. If it's mental health,
Oh my God, I love your walking stick. Don't see too many of those.
and then if you want to contact us at that number, you can call the call center as well.
Awesome. So you guys do both medical and mental health services. Oh, and dental services. That's right. Okay, awesome. I love that. And you guys are here until 5 o'clock today as well, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Is there any other services that you'd like to let people know of that you guys offer?
Well, we have a few tables here, like the table next to us. They do first 5. So that's to help kids and, you know, people that have kids with the first 5 years of life for the resources that they may need, like, you know, food and all the things that a kid may need. And then we also have another table down there all the way at the end for ethnic wellness, just to support different cultures.
Okay.
Let people express their culture, and if they need like a walk-in center just to go into, they can go to the ethnic wellness center.
Perfect. Thank you so much for answering my questions and being really professional and just being amazing. I'm sorry, your name again?
Graham.
Graham. Thank you so much. I'm Jay.
Nice to meet you. May.
My niece's name is Maya, but May for short. So, so just a few goodies that they have out here if you guys do make it out. Again, we are in San Jose off of Mission in San Pedro. You guys can promoters. Here we go. Just a few things. And then we'll come back around to this table. She's speaking to people, so we're gonna go on and go into the Bill Wilson Center. Hi, my name is Jay. I'm going around just asking a few questions to people, go to each booth, matter of fact. For those that can't make it out, can go on in here and see what resources are available, and hopefully they can make it out today before you guys leave. Would you mind asking answering a few questions? All right, I promise it's not going to be hard. I promise. It's just what you're offering, you know?
Well, so Bill Wilson, we have a call center, and it's not only for youth, but we do have adults too, and it's like here for you.
Oh, awesome.
And this helps like with shelter, to get on the wait list for shelter placement.
All right. I always thought the Bill Wilson Center was just for the youth, so that's awesome to know because that's misinformation right there from me.
It's not that it's kind of new, so it
okay.
When COVID happened.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
A lot of like homeless. But primarily we have a lot of resources for you.
Okay, awesome.
So, but this is for the adults as well. And then we have a family resource center that just opened up at this address, and they help support like families with all these type of resources, and also a place for them to feel safe at and things like that.
Awesome.
They do case management, so I think this is also a really great program that we have.
Love that. And I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Tiana. Okay. Any other anything else that they may need to know, or what other resources you might have, unless this is just the resources?
There's a lot.
All right.
There's even this one, and it's happening soon in December, and it's a ceremony for living with dying. This is also a really great program that they help people with if you're dealing with something like that.
Okay, so this is more for like
Is it for like family members that are dealing with another family dying, or are they themselves? So like if they have like cancer and it's terminal cancer and things like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a lot of support through that, like what is it called, like therapy?
Okay.
Or like connecting with somebody that can help you with that. So this is also a great program that they have to deal with something.
So thank you so much. So the Bill Wilson Center, you guys, in San Jose is actually offering a lot more services than I knew of, which is amazing. So if you guys need resources, I'll be highlighting these flyers later on so that you guys can have easy access. So
sorry, are you like volunteer? Do you share these with just
I'm not a volunteer. I'm an independent journalist. I just happened to find out about this resource fair last Friday, and I figured this would be a great way to give more exposure to what you guys are doing, and just letting the community know that you guys are here and you guys are helping and doing this amazing work, because I had to find out by the public defender that I called last week that this was going on, and I was like, wow, I wonder how many other people don't actually know that this is going on. So I figured if I came out and asked a few questions to each booth, for those that don't know and couldn't make it or just couldn't make it at all, yeah, absolutely. So thank you so much. You can find it on YouTube on JayTrucha CopWatch. I don't CopWatch anymore, but I'm not changing my name either. I'm just more trying to spread awareness on what people can have, what resources are out there. So thank you so much for having the confidence to, give information and just, answer a few questions. I know it's a little intimidating sometimes, but I'm just trying to gather up as much information and as many flyers as I can of all the resources that are available here, just to.
those flyers? Those are our main ones.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm in a bunch of different, local groups that I think would be great to spread these on to, because I've seen a lot of moms that are in need or just in families in need.
Family Resource Center is a good one. And this is also a youth shelter.
Oh,
and there's like
perfect.
drop-in centers.
Yeah, you see exactly why I want, absolutely, I'll take all the flyers you have, man. I will be highlighting these later, but just for a quick scan for you guys. So Bill Wilson Center, I know we've heard it here in San Jose. They're a great place to go for assistance and resources. But now I'm finding out that they've expanded the resources that they have. So I figured you guys can. Here you go.
Or like something like that for Section 8 or something like that.
So now we're over at the County of Santa Clara Behavioral Health Services. Hi, do you guys mind if I ask you guys a few questions? My name is Jay. I'm just going around to each booth, asking a few questions to each person, trying to spread awareness to people that couldn't make it or didn't know that you guys were here. So I'm collecting flyers, and we'll be highlighting these later on. So again, my name is Jay. Just what are you guys offering in the resources?
Do you guys have flyers for the new trust program? The trust program? The ban that deals with the non-police response?
I do not. You might want
I actually heard something about the non-police response over by the probation's booth.
Okay.
So they might actually be able to help you.
Okay, yeah, because I have it on public health, Lorna. I printed it out from Spotlight, but being that you're behavioral health, I know you're a big branch.
We're actually with the Forensic Diversion and Reintegration Program, the collaborative courts.
Okay.
We're kind of a newer division, so we don't have a lot of our own stuff yet, but what we do is we provide services in Department 60, 61, and 62, mental health court, drug and alcohol court, and dependency wellness.
Do you know where how we can refer people to the care court?
To the care court?
Court.
Well, this is Joe Muski. He's one of our program managers.
Care court is something that's we don't know exactly where it's going to implement that, and I think that might be another program that's going to take care of that stuff.
I love how the county's like Star Wars. It's like so many galaxies, it's connected, but we're the same galaxy.
You work for Tesla Reynolds, right?
No, I work with the Healthy Communities branch of public health. We're on King and Story. We do the drop-ins for vaccines and like no lines for the east side people of San Jose. But I work with youth and young adults, so I go to high schools and the colleges.
So, are you familiar with Judge Manley? Everyone's familiar with him.
I am familiar with him. He's the more progressive drug court.
So we're with his court.
Oh, okay.
We're the Family Justice Courthouse, and we're with the mental health court and behavioral treatment courts and collaborative courts.
Although a flyer probably would help with the trust. Like, you know, like when people have mental health problems, instead of wanting the cops to come to help them out, or like in their neighborhood. Right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just finished talking to them just a minute ago. I had a lot of good
Hopefully the
information.
county will make it clearer, like, where to call, because, like, people would be calling 988 and they didn't want the cops to come, but then they would come and, like,
Yeah.
But there's also the app so that people can get through the 988.
yeah, that's true. I think a lot of people don't know that yet. So it just sort of came out. Yeah. So, like, there was a number that directly went to that man. So I
I'm
just
sorry,
wanted to see if
do you have a booth
flyer.
here?
Yeah, I do.
What booth are? Okay, I'm gonna eventually make it to you. I think you have an amazing like response to things, and I want people to know the resources you have. So I will be back. Thank you so much. So back to my original question. I know you guys technically answered, but I want you guys to answer to the people that didn't quite get that, because I know it gets a little noisy on this side. Yeah. So what resources do you guys offer, and what are you guys about?
So our main resource that we offer is that we're what's known as a post-authorization site. So in Santa Clara County, you need a referral to get into a mental health drug. So typically, if people are not related to the court, they would call this number, and they would get into a mental health or drug involvement. This is an aspect of behavioral health. Part of us, but we're kind of like a different department. So
Okay.
Jail is connected to treatment court, but everybody who's in treatment court was.
That sounds a little intimidating.
Our specific
One of
program
our-
works with that subset of individuals.
Yeah, I like that one too. I like that one too.
So our sister program is
and we support them meeting those
So if
expectations.
people on probation or they've been incarcerated, they can just come over here, they can drop in, they can get the same screening that they refer to program as well as get services.
Awesome.
So with the courts, we are directly in courts to kind of be that in between, kind of like that soft spot for when people are coming in.
Oh, I've seen it.
Let's have a chat, let's kind of see what's going on. Do you want any kind of treatment services? How can we help you?
I don't know what
If
our
they do take- if they do take
Oh, okay.
services,
Is that something that wasn't offered before?
No.
Okay.
So if they do take the treatment services while they're in custody or out of custody, however, it can help along with their court case. So if the court
Maybe they're not set up for the weather, depending on what items they have.
divert your services or something. So deferred entries
So if
reduced
they are, I say re-entry is the best spot, but
Awesome.
anybody
we kind of do
we're
all
stationed
those
at the court, so if they have a court case,
in-house.
a court date, know that they'll be in those departments, they can just
And
come
then
and
as
drop
well
in
as
and ask
keeping
for an
collaboration,
assessment.
probation, district attorney, public defenders, retrial, Department of Family Children Services, and all the other like providers that have to do with that. So we help collaborate all that stuff. So this way, when a person comes to the court, there's not like they don't have to like report to all kinds of things. We can kind of help gather everything in a small kind of compact package so that the client comes and can tell the court about their program.
All right.
They're not a program.
I keep saying everybody's loving those candies.
Yeah, I know.
They're everywhere. Everybody loves candies.
Yeah.
All right. So what are these relax refresh? Little. Sorry?
Luggage tags.
Oh, they're luggage tags. Okay, I was all like, for why? But that makes sense. I don't travel, so I guess I've never needed one. Didn't even realize that's what they look like. So if you guys want,
It's time for a vacation for you, a little staycation.
man, I wish. Life is complicated, and sometimes we don't get to do the things we want. But this is why we're here, letting people know the resources so they can start doing things they want, right? Awesome. I'm sorry, what was your name?
My name's Tiffany.
Tiffany, it was nice to meet you. Joseph, really nice to meet you guys.
Jerry.
Jerry, once again, here a few flyers that I will be taking with me, but I just want to kind of highlight real quick.
Thanks for doing that. A lot of people can't make it out. So.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't know about this resource fair until Jake notified me about it last Friday. So I figured I'd come out and, you know, if I didn't hear about it until the last minute, I don't know how many other people didn't, you know. So why not and take advantage? Yeah, and just let people know what they offer, you know, what you guys offer and everybody else here offers. If they can't make it, even so, if they are local and can't make it, they at least have a way to get some of that resources. I do plan on highlighting all the flyers and each booth and go from there. And hopefully we get people in that need the help, you know?
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Can I take one of those business cards?
Oh, this is my stash. We don't have any of our own.
Oh, no, you're totally good. You're totally good. I will take one of these, though.
Call center, yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you. I will take all the information I can get from each booth. So I'm going to... Thank you so much. So I'm going to take each one of these flyers so that I can highlight later. And we can go over each one of the resources that they offer. So those that need it can access it. We're going to keep pushing. I'm on YouTube. Yes, sir. Currently live on YouTube right now. So I'm putting everybody on the spot.
No edits.
Yeah, no. Because again, you know, I didn't know about it until the last minute, and I figured, you know, if I'm here and I'm live, and we do have locals watching right now, they can at least come out and get the resources they may need. And again, if they can't make it, they can at least go back on the video and see the resources that I highlighted or didn't even highlight. Just look through it and be able to get the resources they need. So, yeah, absolutely. So. Yeah, JayTrucha CopWatch. I don't CopWatch anymore, but I'm not willing to change my name. Yeah, I'm not the biggest channel out there, but I you know, I'd like to say I have quite a few of our locals on my channel, and why not help those that need it, right? So, absolutely. It's not just about holding government accountable, but also seeing what our government has to offer for us, right? We got to highlight the good just as much as we highlight the negative, right? So I'm trying to highlight the good right now. So thank you guys so much for being professional. So we have Catholic Charities of Santa Clara County right now. Saying hello. He's on the phone, so I'm not going to bother him. I'm just going to go ahead and scan through these flyers real quick. And some of the resources that they offer. Sorry, I didn't want to bother your conversation. I'm just going around each booth and asking everybody a few questions and what resources they're offering, what they're about. My name is Jay. Nice to meet you. Miguel, so for Catholic Charities, I always thought this was a school. Yeah, until my sister started working there. No longer works there, but I realized that it wasn't a school. So for those of us, for those that were misinformed like myself, can you give us a little bit of a rundown on what you guys offer and what you guys do?
Yeah, so Catholic Charities is a nonprofit agency here based in San Jose. So we service all of the whole county of Santa Clara. We have multiple programs within our agency. So part of it is in relation to, we have charities housing, we do choral after school programs, we do teen pro-socials at the late night gym.
Oh, nice.
We also have programs for probation youth. So we have multiple programs. They get assessed and they get placed in within the program that they see fit. My particular program is the YADEJ program, and they get referred to probation and the court.
I don't know why my brain said yadeja.
So it's the young adult deferred entry of judgment program, and it's for first-time offenders. So if they meet the prerequisites, they get referred to me, and we do CBT workshops, and then we also connect them with community service hours. and then they continue a little bit with probation, and then after they graduate the program, their charges get dismissed, so they're not having to walk around in adulthood with a felony hanging over their head, and they can kind of get some gainful employment,
Right.
get a job.
Yeah, because we know how difficult. How difficult it is once they're in the system.
Yes.
How hard it is to bypass the system, right? Sometimes it isn't even per se a violent crime or a violent offense, right? Sometimes it was just like, well, he said, she said, right? And well, it went out the door for you from there on, right? So it's really amazing to be able to have resources like this to be able to offer people and have them see that they can get past these things and hurdles in life. So thank you so much for offering that stuff.
Second chance at a first class life, you know?
Absolutely. I love how you put that. Thank you so much, Miguel, for your time. I'm going to be taking all these flyers with me. I'm going to be highlighting these later on so that people actually have the time to be able to kind of go through them and see what you guys are all about, and each one of these booths are all about. Because I didn't know about this until last Friday. So for those like me that didn't know, and if they are local and they're watching right now, they can make it down here. I believe you guys are still here until 5, right? Okay, so some people are here until 5:30. Most of them are here until 5. 5:30 is the night court, from my understanding. But you got until 5 o'clock to get out here and check out these resources that they have. Again, I'll be highlighting later on. Thank you so much. Have a great one. All right, let's move it along. We're gonna keep going down these booths, and then we're gonna make it down this way. So they're with somebody right now. We're gonna go ahead and Conexión to Community. Hi, my name is Jay. I'm going around just asking a few questions to each booth to let people know that you guys are out here and let them know what resources you guys are offering. Would you guys mind if I ask a few questions? All right, once again, my name's Jay.
Hi, Jay. I'm Caroline.
Caroline? Jeannie. Oh, my friend's daughter's name's Jeannie. I love it. Very rare name. You don't come across it very often. So you guys are with Conexión to Community. What do you guys offer and what do you guys do?
Okay, so I have a day worker center program. So we assist people that are 18 and over, probation, parolees, undocumented, and homeless. So a homeowner or employer will call and say, I need somebody to come out to work. So we set them out to work and then we pay them cash at the end of the day. Minimum is 2 hours, so they have to be working at least 2 hours. So they work 4 hours, and then 8 hours. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday to Saturday, 7 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We have showers, we have washer and dryers, and we also have hot meals in the morning if they show up slightly before 8:30.
That's amazing.
We have lunch in the afternoon.
Wow, I didn't even know you guys offered all those resources. If I'm correct, you guys are a newer nonprofit, right? Or have you guys been around for a while?
Yeah, we're over 40 years old.
No way. And I just started learning about you guys. That's kind of sad. I'm so sorry for being so misinformed.
So we're Center for Training and Careers. Now we're doing business as Conexión to Community. So
Okay.
just, I want to say maybe 10 years? Yeah, 10 years. But we just changed our name.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah, so we're just touching, giving the community more of the services that they're needing. And
I love that.
So I also, I'm recruiting for a mentoring program for Overfeld and River Buena high school children. So we need mentors, we need strong leaders to train our
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah. So
Sometimes the youth don't have positive mentors in their life or just positive role models in their life. And I do believe that a strong and positive person in a youth's life is beneficial, and it definitely shows what outcome they have in life. Having negative people around can cause negative impact in their life, and having people like yourself being able to offer these services, I commend you guys. Thank you so much for offering this. We definitely need more people like you guys.
So our mentees still keep in touch with their mentors after 15 years in college, have a family. So, it's also creating a relationship,
Yeah, and that's beautiful. Absolutely. I think we need more of this. Honestly, I think we need more of this. I think it'd help a lot more people than some people think. So don't stop fighting the good fight. Thank you so much. You guys, I'm going to take some of these flyers just so that I can highlight them later and people can actually read through the resources you guys offer, and hopefully
Jeannie does teach also mentorship, facilitates
had a lot of
24/7
issues with her
dads,
mom,
anger
and I
management
know it's
classes,
affected her life. It's
and
impacted
sacred
her a lot.
motherhood, sacred fatherhood. So she had, and then she has a lot more. She has a lot
There's
more
things I can't control, so
experience under
what
her
I
belt.
can't
She's
control, I'm
always
trying to improve.
Awesome.
She pours into single parents, parents, trying to develop a better relationship with their youth and their children.
I love that. I don't think many dads get many resources, or I love that she's doing something for the dads. I think, again, what you guys are doing is amazing. Thank you so much for your guys' hard work, because I know this is not easy. And believe me, your guys' work is not unnoticed, okay? I've been seeing your guys' flyer pop up on some of the groups I'm in, and I love seeing that, because not everybody knew about you guys, and if, you know, those that didn't now have access to you guys, and that's just absolutely beautiful. So thank you again for doing the hard work. You know, Jeannie, thank you so much. Would you like to go over what you offer?
Well, what I offer is anger management, and the anger management classes we do is for free every Tuesday on Zoom from 10 to 12, and then we do it every Wednesday for the men.
Awesome.
In person.
Oh, okay. So not just in Zoom, you can do it in person as well.
But only for the men.
Only for the men.
So
Okay.
I collaborate with 24/7 Dads.
And who's 24/7 Dads? What do they do? What do they offer for the dads?
For the men. It's mostly for a man to be a better dad.
Okay.
Things that they never knew that they can do as being that better dad for their children.
Awesome. I love your eyes. They're like a blue. Like, I've never, absolutely beautiful. It's like the first thing I noticed.
Thank you. And then we do Motherhood Sacred and Fatherhood Sacred. It's to identify who you are. It goes along with drug abuse.
Okay.
And then domestic violence.
Okay, yeah, definitely need a lot of people to get into classes for DV, because it's a serious issue. I feel like became an even bigger issue during COVID and after COVID. So the fact that you guys are offering, you know, these services again is absolutely amazing. Not too many people know about the services, especially the amount of services that are out there for especially domestic violence cases. So being able to highlight this is absolutely beautiful. Thank you guys so much again. I'm gonna take one of each of these flyers just so I can highlight later and people can stop and actually get the information from these. Thank you so much.
And then here's our pamphlet right here too, because it gives all the classes.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, do you guys hire, how does it work now? Because I'm running our reentry program at Christian College.
Okay.
So I'm actually here looking for like employment opportunities and stuff.
Yeah, so we have the day worker center.
Thank you so much, Jeannie.
Job search and
So I'm gonna highlight all of these later. Don't you guys worry. I promise.
Did you get my card?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, you guys spell it the same too. Oh. You guys stay blessed. Thank you guys again for further information. Oh, I'm gonna take one of these as well. Thank you. So let's see who else we have. I'm not quite sure what time it is. Downtown Streets team. So we're gonna get back to him in a minute. We've got Fresh Lifelines for Youth. Hello, ladies. I'm live. Don't be scared. I'm just going. All right, we're back on. Okay, so my name is Jay. I'm just going around asking a few questions to each booth, letting people know the resources that you guys are offering. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
And it's Eva.
Eva.
My name's Nicole.
Nicole, very, very nice to meet you guys. I've actually never heard of your guys' program, which I'm very disappointed in myself about. But because of this, gives me even more enticement to ask you guys, what are you guys about, and what resources do you guys offer?
So we are Fly, also known as Fresh Lifelines for Youth. We were founded in 2000 here in Santa Clara County. And it really came off, our founder was in the facilities like juvenile hall and was checking with different youth, and they said they were there and they wish they just were educated on the laws, and that could have prevented them from these sentences. So that's how this group Fly originated. And so opened up here services, and we have different programming. We have case management. We also do law-related education in the middle school and high schools. And right now we're highlighting our Stay Fly program for 18 to 25-year-olds. We provide case management services, and so that could be looking for a job, that could be getting back into school, and also court advocacy if you need someone to support you with any of that. And also we provide referrals to maybe a public defender, mental health services, and then we also provide workshops like knowing your rights, maybe about substance use and well-being. And so if you know anyone 18 to 25 who's been impacted by the system or recently released from facilities, we're the people to go to.
Quick question. I know you said at 18 to 25. If someone, if say a youth of 17 going to be 18 relatively soon, and they're going through, you know, having to deal with court and whatnot, would you guys still be able to help them, or would he or she need to be 18 to receive those help?
Yeah, so we actually provide different services. So our fly has multiple programs, but we have for middle school age youth that they have their own set of case managers that also work with youth who, let's say, are on probation or whatever may be the case. And then we also have our high school one, right? So the high school specifically works with high school age youth from 14 to 18, right? And so a lot of times we do a lot of like court advocacy. If they're on probation, we work with their probation officer. If they have RAP services, which means like if there's other organizations, we get to work and collaborate just to bring the best success for the youth. So it's all youth-centered. Whatever they say is like, hey, if I need to work on my resume, get a job, if I need help academically or personally, whatever it is, that's why their case manager is there with them to kind of set those realistic goals and then just work alongside them.
Perfect. And are you guys just in Santa Clara County? Or are you guys...
Multiple counties. So we're in Alameda County, Contra Costa County, San Francisco, and San Mateo County as well.
Perfect. See, this is why we ask the important questions, right? And you guys are here until 5 as well, right?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm going to be taking a flyer of each one.
So this one has all our programs in one.
Oh. So it has all of this in here. Perfect. Made it easy. I have like 50 flyers in here. Yeah, I'm just trying to highlight everybody and what they do, what resources they're offering, for who and where. Because I know some people don't know that you guys are doing this resource fair, or they do know but can't make it out. I want to be able to give them the access to see what you guys offer, and which is one of the reasons why I'm going live, because as a local, I want the rest of my local people to know that you guys are here. So yeah, I didn't know that you guys were here until just recently, last Friday, matter of fact. One of the district attorneys notified me that you guys were having this resource fair, and I figured I'd, bring my butt down here, because if I didn't know, I don't know how many other people didn't know. I know you guys did an amazing job, spreading the word that you guys were going to be here, but like myself, I'm not always on the internet or on the TVs or anything, and, sometimes it's just a great way to just go back and see what the resources are there, even after this is gone, So.
Thank you for what you do, and then here's also our associate director's number.
She goes, I'm gonna give you her business card. I'm just pulling your leg.
Say you have a youth, or you know of someone who needs it, just to contact me. And also, we're also open to collaborate and do presentations as well. So if you know of a community who could really need our information or our contacts, we can come and do a presentation on that as well.
Awesome, perfect. Thank you, ladies, so much for your for all your help and answering the questions. I love how everybody has candies on their table. The candies are like
known for candy at our tables.
yeah, the candies are doing amazing work here, but not as much as you guys are doing here. So thank you so much. You too. Stay blessed. So some of these booths are being taken down. That's fine. We're gonna make it to as many booths as we can. So I was talking to you guys earlier while I was at the public defender's office that you guys were off. There was a free bicycle repair. So I'm like really curious on these guys, and I just wanted to come out here and ask these guys a few questions. Hi, are you part of yes. Oh, I didn't want to bother while you were talking to somebody. I'm just going around asking a few questions to each booth here. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? My name is Jay.
Eric.
Nice to meet you, Eric. So I see you guys do free bicycle repairs, right? Are you guys just here in Santa Clara? Can you tell me a little bit about your guys' program?
Yeah. So we're not focused on school shop. We're located in San Jose, off the Alameda on 35 Wilson Avenue. And what we do is we provide free bracket fairs out in the community, most likely at churches, schools, or community centers, where we're at. And so right now we're out here providing free bracket fairs for the community.
I know I've seen you guys in high schools. I think it was right before school started. And I know that's where I first started hearing about you guys. But I've never been able to catch you guys out in public while I'm out. So I just wanted to get here as fast as I could, but I wanted to make my rounds. So do you guys just do it for Santa Clara area, or do you guys are spread out?
So we spread out right now. I know we focus on some schools I think near Mountain View, and then we're also at a Recovery Cafe right by City Hall, and also around here. So yeah, mostly San Jose, Santa Clara County.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Eric. You have a great day.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and kind of highlight you guys real quick.
If you look down here, you can slide the wheel back.
So there's a QR code right there for you guys if you guys need it.
Look at this, it goes up and down.
Here's some information as well. Thank you so much, Eric. Oh, we missed whoever was here. We're gonna keep pushing. Ask questions. Let's see, we're gonna. Sorry, I didn't want to be rude and interrupt your guys' conversation. I'm just going around asking, a few questions to each booth. I wanted to, let people know that you guys are out here, what resources everybody's offering. Would you guys mind answering a few questions?
I don't really want to be on camera. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
What are you posting it at?
Oh, I'm currently live on my YouTube. So again, it's just so that the people that couldn't make it still are able to get those resources. So my name is Jay. I don't know who wants to talk to me. So. No, you're good. You're good. No, I'm sorry. I know it's like a little intimidating sometimes, but I didn't know about your guys' resource fair until last Friday. So if I didn't know, I want to be able to give that access to everybody else that would need the resources or just can't make it out. So I just figured give the information to the people.
Yeah, so thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely.
We're with the Young Women's Freedom Center. So what we do is we are actually a nonprofit that works with system impacted youth, specifically just young women, gender non-conforming or transgender youth that identify as women. So unfortunately, no boys. But yeah, so we work with young women between the ages of 14 to 26, and our whole job is to decriminalize and decarcerate our youth to help them get out of the system, or if they are in the system, we have to navigate the system. That looks like different things like court advocacy. We do mentorship, life coaching, basically helping build self-determination and empowering our young women. So yeah, if you'd like, you can take a couple flyers here.
Oh, I'm definitely taking all the flyers I can get. I got a bag full of flyers.
And stuff like that. We have a couple of different programs you can apply for, and we also have like some paid internships.
Oh, no way.
What we want to do is like not only empower our young women, but we want to help provide them with employment opportunities, resources, get them connected with housing resources, basically help them even in court support too as well. Like if a young person is going through family court or they're on probation and stuff like that, we help talk to their probation officers and help them navigate whatever situation they're going through to help them get out of the system.
That's awesome. Are you guys just based here in Santa Clara, or are you guys spread out?
We actually have a couple of different sites. We have one in Oakland, we have one in Frisco, we have one all the way down in LA.
Oh, nice.
Southern California, yeah. So we have a couple of different sites. Our location is located off of 3rd and 4th of Santa Clara Street. So
Awesome.
in between, right, connected to the City Hall. Right.
Oh, okay.
Across from there, yeah. So,
Nice, perfect.
Yeah, grab my, feel free to grab my.
Oh yeah, I'm grabbing each one of these.
Questions and stuff like that, feel free to contact me. Oh, right here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be highlighting. Do you mind if I take one each? Perfect. Just because I don't know who might need what, I'm just trying to spread as much awareness of everybody's resources. Because again, if I didn't know, I don't know how many other people didn't know. And being live helps people that are local that don't know about this, that you guys are here right now, to be able to come down here while you guys are still here. And if they still can't make it, they can at least go back on the video and see the resources, because no, absolutely. Because I was not the best as a kid. I caused my mom a lot of fucking heartaches. Oh, excuse my French. And sometimes you know, we need things like this, you know.
The unfortunate part is that, like, there's so many different resources out here, especially in Santa Clara County, not only just our organization, it's like the folks are unaware of it, you know what I mean? So
Exactly.
just to put people up on game and stuff like that, like, you know,
Yeah, like I didn't know you guys even existed, so I love that you guys are all part of this resource fair, because now I've got information on each program that I didn't even know about myself, you know, that can help me in some situations and can help other people that I know in other situations. And it's just a beautiful thing to be able to come out and be able to gather that resource and spread the awareness as well, you know. So
well, thank you for stopping by.
no, thank you for answering my questions. I know, again, I'm so sorry I'm catching everybody off guard.
No, it's okay,
you know, I don't mean to, you know, get anybody nerved up or
no, you're good.
so
I'm nervous, not too much, but
no, you must be cold. I don't know how you're handling this.
it's okay.
Would you mind if I take a Narcan?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Thank you, thank you.
And there's fentanyl right here, fentanyl testing strips as well.
I actually didn't know that they made these. How would this be used?
The directions
Okay.
are on the back.
All
To
right.
be quite honest, I haven't used this one before, but I know that for a fact, this little stick here, I know you're gonna want to. I think it says 5 scoops. You're gonna want to like get 5 scoops or whatever crushed up pill or whatever the substance that the person is using at that time. I think they put it in like water. This one says I think they fill it.
Oh, it says pour water into pouch.
Pour water in
Okay.
there, and then I think it tells you the results right here. Again, I never used this one before, but I did demonstrate how to use a different one before, and I think you just put the substance in the water, and then you stick a strip in there, and then it will tell you if it's negative or positive.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Again, thank you for your information. Your name one more time?
Janelle.
Janelle. Jay. Thank you. Would you like to say your name?
Layla.
Layla, nice to meet you. Oh, I'm sorry. What do you do with them?
Oh, so I'm a self-determination advocate here.
Okay. Love it. Thank you guys so much for the services that you provide. We need more people like you guys, and just doing the hard work that you do. You know, so your guys' work is not unrecognized. It is definitely recognized. You know, I appreciate it so much. You guys have a good one. Put a sweater on. All right, we are at table 37, trades orientation program. Hello. Would you mind answering a few questions for us? My name is Jay.
Jay, nice to meet you.
Your name is?
Chewy.
I have a cousin named Chewy. What is your table about? What do you offer, and what resources are you guys doing today?
Well, the name of our program is TOP, Trade Orientation Program. We're a certified pre-apprenticeship program designed to help our students gain certifications that'll help them get into the construction trades, specifically within the union apprenticeship program. So we provide you with an introduction to all the trades, help you narrow down your focus on which union you would like to enter. Then we help you navigate those unions, learn where to apply, how to apply, what documents to bring, which days to go, and how to hustle for a trade, learning these kind of new terms, how to interview, because construction is different from interviewing for public sector. Same with what to wear to an interview. In construction, you go to an interview in a suit, they're going to give it like you and not take you quite seriously. So we teach you these kind of things to help you increase your chances of getting into an apprenticeship. Apprenticeships pay anywhere between $25 and $32 an hour to start.
Wow.
Once you finish your apprenticeship, it could be anywhere between $48 and $72, $73 an hour.
Awesome.
That's not including your free medical, dental, vision benefits for you and your family, and a pension that nobody can take away from you. So it's an amazing program. It's absolutely free. The first 6 to 8 weeks is class. The rest of the year is mentoring and helping you get into that program and helping support you while you're in that program with maybe testing or mathematics skills or extra English courses for understanding. Whatever support you need, we're going to be here for you.
Awesome. And are you guys solely here in Santa Clara County, or are you guys spread out?
We are mainly in Santa Clara County. There is a sister program in San Mateo County called TIP.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to be taking these 2 flyers so that I can highlight later on my channel for those that don't want to go through the whole interview process with everybody. Thank you so much, Chewy. I hope you guys have a great day. I think you guys had an awesome turnout. I was not expecting so many booths, so thank you guys for the work you guys do. You have a good one. So we're going to skip him. He's speaking to some people. I don't want to bother those that are currently speaking to actual people. I do plan on coming. So this is a pro bono project for the good of the people. So I'll come back here. So NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness. So I'm going to come back to the booths that I'm skipping right now. Hi. Oh, no worries, no worries. Well, I'm glad I caught you when somebody walked away. I'm just going around asking each booth a few questions. I'm letting people know the resources that everybody's offering and what they're about. Would you mind answering a few questions? I'm an independent journalist.
Oh, okay.
It's just like if I didn't know about this resource fair until last Friday, so I figured I could give that information to those that can't make it out. You know, and it's a great way to spread awareness of what each booth has going on. I'm trying to spread the good word.
Okay. Yeah.
So again, my name is Jay. Your name?
Mario.
Mario.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Mario. What are you offering, and what resources are you guys doing here today?
We're Midtown Family Services, so what we do is our main focus right now is reentry services.
Okay.
So what that means is that we help individuals become self-sufficient after they get released from a California state prison. So upon the release, we work with them to understand what self-sufficiency looks like as they assimilate back into the community. We do that by focusing on a self-sufficiency questionnaire form, which is like 18 different questions and deals with restitution, legal matters, mental health, physical health, mobility, housing, and we do that, and then we also do a soft inquiry of their credit score, so most people don't have credit when they come out of prison, which is understandable.
Right.
We get them to understand what credit is and how it works, and then also, more importantly, how to establish it. Most housing or landlords look for a credit score of 600 or 650, so we help them understand how that is and how to develop credit. So that way, within a few months, they could actually qualify for their own place.
You guys hear that? That's good information to get. I'm gonna be picking up flyers so that you guys can reach out to tomorrow, because this man clearly has the answers to your questions if you've been incarcerated, right? If you've been incarcerated, is it just for people that have had legal problems and have been like in jail, prison, or?
Yeah, mostly our main focus right now is those getting released from California State Prison. So that's our main focus.
Perfect.
And so if they're released, we work with them. We also do a life scan, which is a fingerprint background check. So that way they know exactly what's on their criminal record. And then those that have been incarcerated over 10 years, 7 years, they could actually have peace of mind that if they haven't gotten in trouble since then, that when they do a regular background check, nothing's going to come up.
Awesome, that's amazing. I think those are, this is an amazing program that you guys have going on here, and I think we need more programs like yours. I don't think there's enough awareness on programs like this, and I think this is a beautiful way to spread that and let people know that there are, resources for them when they are released and they're ready to, re-enter society and be able to move forward from whatever past they had and be able to know that they can have a peaceful life after. So thank you.
Thank you. Is we do help with if they come into our program, they're able to get in. We help with work clothes, stipend for hygiene. We also help with job search, resumes, and then we also have a stipend for housing as well for the reentry clients.
I love that. Thank you so much for answering a few questions and the work that you do. Do you have a business card by any chance?
Yeah, right.
I'm going to take, are these both the same flyers?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And I think what you're doing is super key, because I've been trying to get help for 2 years and I've gotten nowhere because I don't know how to find help, right?
Yeah, and most people, I believe most people don't have, I don't want to put you on video if you don't want to. So I think a lot of people don't know how to find the resources, or
When you call places, they don't know either, and they can't. When you call social service office, they only know the one thing they do, and they don't have a directory to help you of anything else.
yeah, 100% agree. Which is another reason why it's important for not just the big medias to come out and highlight what you guys are doing. I think independent journalists should be also doing these things to be able to highlight what you guys do and spread the awareness and know that there are people that can utilize the information that you're giving out, you know. So it's not. It really isn't. So I'm glad I'm going through each booth and asking everybody questions. So this way, everybody knows what is available and how to reach you guys if they need to. You know. So thank you so much for your work. It does not go unnoticed. Thank you so much.
You guys are familiar with findhelp.org? Find Help.
What is findhelp.org? I've actually never heard of that.
So Find Help and also Bay Area 211 are also websites that have over 3,000 different agencies within Santa Clara County that actually help. So say your car broke down, go to findhelp.org, look on transportation, and there are different agencies that can help. Right?
Okay.
Help you fix your car if you can't afford it. Is that
Correct.
really?
And there's going to be different guidelines.
Like, do you work with them?
No, it's Find Help.
You just know about this, and so you're just telling us.
Yeah, because you're saying that there's nobody knows what the other person, and actually there is Find Help. Everyone's listed on there.
You see, our conversation helped get even more information out there.
That's what I've never heard of that either. So
Yeah, neither have I. So it's amazing that, you know.
Like, how do we get the information out there? Like, I actually wanted stuff like this and social services to be at libraries and community centers because people, you don't have one of those bags. I'm like losing everything. Because, you know, they just go to one center like this. But you know what? People who need resources and people who are homeless or have mental illness or drug addiction or whatever are everywhere, right?
Correct.
And they can't get to one location or they don't know about this, right? That's why I like wanted stuff. I felt like it would be better to do stuff like this in small scale at libraries.
Right.
Or a booth at outside the grocery store. Or
Yeah.
community centers. Places where people are actually everywhere and make it
Yeah, I don't ever come to downtown, but I came just for this. So
easy and accessible for people to find help.
absolutely, which is another reason why I chose to do this, so that those that can't make it out at least have a way to get that information. I will be highlighting each and every single one of these booths flyers, whoever I was able to make it to at least, and be able to spread that awareness, so people like you and myself can find that resource, you know.
I've called 211 before, and that was an hour and a half call that gave me information that ended up being all wrong. And it took me 3 days of like going in circles and going on this crazy hunt to find and filling out paperwork and making appointments to get to the appointment that they're like, yeah, we don't do that here. Like, you have to be under the age of 18. I'm like, really? I just wasted like 3 days.
If that was the case, I'd buy Bill Wilson Center.
What?
Bill Wilson Center is the one under 18.
And this was something else. I'm looking for something for people with chronic illnesses and disabilities. I don't know what you do, but
I'm just an independent journalist that goes around trying to gather information on different resources that's out there for those that can't find it. Somehow find it on my site.
I
And
literally talked to the mayor himself. I talked to his campaign manager. I talked to a woman in his office. I talked to SourceWise because there are hardly any programs or no programs for people with chronic illnesses, disabilities, and seniors. And I've just been doing this for 2 years. No, literally, okay. Nobody can house me because I don't have income. Because I'm trying to get disability, right? I'm trying to get disability. Well, that takes years.
they have, I know that if you go to,
You don't have no income, so you need housing. So then you'll go through the queue of Here For You Now, right?
I did that in February.
Okay, and there's no
They
one-
told me, I called everybody because I was homeless like in February and March. And everybody said you don't fit into our qualifications. So chronically ill people, disabled people, people with no income. They literally, the mayor's office said, we can't help you. There's nothing for you unless you have income. And I'm like, I have no income. What am I supposed to do?
What's your disability right now?
I have fibromyalgia, lupus, and I have like nerve damage that was done from medication.
I'm gonna go to other booths. I don't want to get your personal information in here.
So
I hope you can get the resources you need. Okay, honey.
You're putting it for your disability, right?
Thank you guys for the. I think I grabbed the flyers. All right. All right. So let's see. They're talking to somebody. Who did I not get to speak with? Let's see. I'm trying to find other booths that I didn't speak with, and I'm pretty sure I already went around that way. I do want to talk to the pro bono people. So. Hello. Hi, my name is Jay. I'm going around just asking a few questions to each booth. Would you like to?
Sure.
Okay. Sorry, what's your name?
My name is Catherine. Nice
It's
to meet
really
you.
nice to meet
Hi.
you. I see that you guys are with the Pro Bono Project. I know some people don't know what that is. Would you like to give them a little information and the resources you guys are offering today?
Absolutely. So Pro Bono Project, we are a legal services agency. We provide free legal assistance to members of Santa Clara County predominantly. We have a couple programs. One program is folks who have been in the system specifically, and with folks within those systems, we help with family law, domestic violence, child custody, child support, guardianship cases. We do some immigration, a little bit of civil litigation, and a few other sources that I can't recall. We don't do criminal law. If you are not part of a system, but you're just someone who's looking for legal advice, if you go online to our website at www.probonoproject.org, we have a lot of legal clinics, small claims, domestic violence, basic family law stuff, divorce, wills and trusts, pretty much anything that you could potentially need help with. We do provide resources with that. If we don't have subject matter knowledge in those areas, we try to point people to the right direction. And give us a call at 408-998-5298.
Thank you so much. Just a quick question. I know you mentioned a little bit of civil litigation. Thank you so much. My brain's a little out there. I've spoken with so many people today. Would that be in like civil lawsuits as well?
Right. So we don't represent those cases, but if folks want to sue, often folks want to sue government agencies, for example, for misconduct or something like that.
Right.
We would help people to start start lawsuits with that. If they're being sued, we could potentially give you the forms as to how to respond and discuss with them. If it's a subject matter that we don't do, like real estate, or maybe more like business litigation, we probably put you in the other direction. But when the other person is an entity or a person or an apartment complex, for example, we've helped people start lawsuits, and by helping, we're not your attorneys of record, but we will give you legal advice and forms to get started and how to file and how to serve and all of that.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
I'm going. This is recorded, right?
We're actually live.
Oh, we're live, huh?
Yeah. I figured going live would be the best way to reach more people that are local.
Yeah.
Because like I've been mentioning to the rest of the booths, I didn't know about this until last Friday. So I wanted to be able, for those that didn't know or can't make it out, the opportunity to see the resources that each and every one of these booths have, and let them know that there is help out there and there are resources out there for each person. There you go, people. So I'm going to quickly highlight. I'm going to be taking flyers from you guys as well, so I can highlight after. And you guys are here until 5 o'clock as well, right?
We are.
Okay, awesome. So here's just a little quick. Information. Perfect. Thank you so much. You have a great day. So who else did I miss? They're still with somebody. Let's see. I want to come down to I want to speak to this guy. He seems like he might have some good information. Downtown Streets team. I know a lot of booths are breaking down right now, and I'm trying to get to everybody. Let's see. So right here we have Santa Clara County Supervisor, Auto League District 3. Hello, ladies. My name is Jay. I'm just going around each booth and asking a few questions about what you guys are about and what resources you guys offer. Would you guys mind answering a few questions? You seem really nervous.
What is this for?
It's just educational purposes and just giving the good word that you guys are here, and then those that can't make it out at least find a way to be able to reach to those get those resources without having to come out if they can't. Because I didn't know about this until last Friday, and if I didn't know, I don't know how many other people knew. So I figured this was the best way to get that information and those resources out for those that can't make it. So if you're not comfortable answering questions, that's perfectly fine. But if you're willing to, I'd love to pick your brain a little bit. Okay. Once again, my name is Jay. Elika? Oh, I love that. So you guys are Santa Clara County Supervisor Auto Lee. So what exactly is that?
Yeah, so Auto Lee is actually an elected official.
Okay.
He's on the ballot.
Thought I recognized the name.
He was just re-elected for his second term. And so we represent county services in District 3.
Okay.
And so really the way that we do our jobs is we see ourselves as the liaison between an elected official and the people of the community.
Awesome.
So we like to listen to the community and hear what they have to say, what their concerns are, especially around county services that are usually healthcare related, and then criminal justice related.
Awesome.
So when those issues come to our desk, what we hope to do is help create policy that addresses those issues.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm going to take one of your guys' flyers. Oh, perfect. I was all like, lots of languages, trying to find the English. Oh, that looks like a sturdier bag. Oh, is this like, oh, these are the bags I like for my ice. When I go camping and things like that, these are great to have. Keeps it cold and warm, either or. Here's a little scan QR code for District 3 Community Newsletter. Here's that. I'm gonna go ahead and take one of each one of these flyers. It's okay. I like grabbing flyers and then putting it out there for people. For those that aren't local, if they want to come visit, they at least know where to go, things like that, you know? The more information out there, the better, right? We don't know who needs it. So, absolutely. I figured right now, right? I had time. Thank you, ladies, so much. I'm sorry, what was your name? Ashley. Elika, that's right. I gotta remember that's a pretty name. Thank you so much. So lots of booths breaking down. I'm still trying to catch over to this guy. I think I'm just gonna have to kind of like impede maybe. Let's see, who did I miss? Went that way. The immigration booth is closing, unfortunately. I know the district attorney booth is over there. I'm gonna want to speak to them for a little bit. I really want to talk to this guy though. So I'm just gonna at least go in here and catch some flyers.
Very similar to this, where you get a part-time job. Although I think we're making 1850. But anyway, so from that I got inspired to maybe do, you know.
So this is the Spanish version. Just go ahead and highlight this real quick.
More interesting, maybe a little more fulfilling. So I've got some
Everyone's
like, yeah, that'd be a lot more fun. So we started this little landscape business. We do landscapes on the sidewalks and stuff, parks. And so from that, we thought, well, what we did it for was to employ people that are in the house. So was unhoused at one time. Colorado wasn't housed at one time. So we thought that would be a good thing to do. We actually reached out to you guys to see if you'd want to collaborate with them, dip your back for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Who did you reach out to? Because to be honest with you, my project manager has been out for a few months. How you doing? So he just barely showed up. I can't confirm. So what's the like you? We work with young people who are just impacted. But we also work with older young people, 18 to 25.
No, let me come back and talk.
I think I grabbed that one too.
One thing you can also always look at
I didn't want to be rude and interrupt your conversations. I kept trying to come over here, but you kept being super packed. I was all like, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude. I finally made it. My name is Jay. I'm going around asking each with a few questions about who they are and what resources they offer. Some people don't know that there was a resource fair out here, and I'm just trying to highlight as many booths as I can before everybody packs up. Can you give us a little rundown on who you are and what resources you do?
Absolutely. My name is Pablo Diaz. I'm a case manager for Downtown Houston here in San Jose. And I'm part of a nonprofit that assists the homeless, not only just the homeless, but reentry and individuals that are undocumented. But we assist anybody with the resources that they need to become self-sufficient, right? To be able to get back on their feet. And we have a work experience program, volunteer program, in partnership with the city of San Jose. And what we do is we beautify the city of San Jose, specifically parks, neighborhoods, and rivers.
Are you guys part of Beautify SJ?
Yes, we are.
Awesome, okay.
Yes, we are. And so, along with that...
Oh, you can go ahead. You're totally good. I can grab more.
And along with that, we have 2 shifts. There's one in the morning, there's one in the afternoon, right? And in return for your volunteerism, we provide $50 a week of stipends, right? So basically, gift cards like Walmart, Safeway, Target. But we also provide all the case management that you need to kind of be able to focus on your situation and be able to get out of the barriers that are kind of holding you back. Right. And so we try to assist as much as we can. And the objective of the work experience program is to focus on skills that you need to build you up to prepare for employment. So punctuality, following instruction, being part of a team, and accepting feedback from your manager are like the 4 essentials, right? Towards looking for employment and being prepared.
All right. I think one of people's biggest problems is accepting feedback. Most people have a hard time and they think it's negative when it's reality. People are just trying to make you better and give you some advice on how you can change it into a positive feedback versus just, well, you just didn't like the way I did something, you know? So I absolutely love what you guys are doing. I think we need more people like yourself being able to do more community service for the community itself. Sorry. For the community itself, I just feel community helping community is the best outcome. And resources like yourself, what you guys are doing here is absolutely beautiful. I think we need more of it, and I really appreciate what you got going on.
Absolutely, but the thing that we do is just that since we have individuals that have lived experience, so we have staff that have been in similar situations, that have been homeless, that have been incarcerated. Like myself, I've been in prison and I've been homeless, right? But I've been able to get out of my situation and out of kind of that mind frame of being secluded to society, that now I'm able to advocate for the community that I was from. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that's very important, especially for individuals to understand the situation and know how to maneuver.
Absolutely.
What resources to use. Because the problem that we have here in Santa Clara County, but maybe throughout the whole nation, is that people don't know the resources, or if they know the resources, they don't know how to use them. And the individuals that are showing them or are providing these resources may not have been in a situation like that, so they don't know how to assist them or support them.
100%. I agree with that. 100%. I do feel like some areas in the city that we do live in, particularly here in San Jose, I want to be very specific. We're used to seeing a lot of suits, right, who have not lived in the ghetto, who have not had to deal with gang members in their life.
Or have to go through poverty or mental health issues or violence.
Exactly. So having a team that already understands the fundamentals of that lifestyle and how to redirect it into a positive movement is more needed than not. And again, I think this is why my brain was just like, you got to go talk to this guy. You got to go talk to this guy. This guy is someone who would, the rest of my viewers benefit from, and our locals can benefit from, because again, I didn't know you existed up until today, which is the case with quite a few of these booths today. And I love that I decided to come out and highlight what you guys are doing because absolutely, I thank you. I think we need more of both of what we're doing. I think more if more locals were willing to grab a camera whenever a good thing is happening would be absolutely amazing because the more people know, the better, right? That way everybody gets the help they need and the resources they need in order to progress in their life, right? And I think we're too used to seeing, well, you're a bad person and you live in this bad neighborhood, so that makes you a bad person yourself, and we're gonna come and screw with you, right? Versus, well, I've been there, bro. It's not gonna be like that forever, and there are ways to change it, right? And I think that is needed, absolutely, like it's almost like the icing on top of the cake where you just didn't know you needed it, right?
And it's more powerful when you have an individual who's advocating for you that looks like you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You understand? Then somebody that has a master's degree or bachelor's degree that don't really know what you're going through, and that's kind of just focusing on the work, not really on the individual and on what barriers that are
100%
confronted or what the solution is.
100%.
The main focus that we do here is to problem solve. And
right.
We know what you need, but we want to hear what you want because what you need may not be what you want.
Yep.
So
yeah.
We try to do as much as we can to support the community, but just focusing on you and you alone.
That's beautiful. I love it. I advocate for the homeless and the unhoused simply because I live an unconventional lifestyle. I am a constitutionalist. I believe in our rights and how to use those rights, But I also live in my RV where people think that, well, you're homeless. No, this is my home. This is a life I chose, right? I chose to live in an RV versus having to pay thousands of dollars of rent where that's where all my money's going to, and I won't be able to continue to be able to afford anything else in this overly priced, city that we lived in. And I advocate for that, but today I'm not advocating for any of that. I'm here to provide resources for those that absolutely need it, and those that want to share it to someone they may know that need it,
And the matter of the fact is, in this situation, it doesn't represent who you are.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Where you live at, it doesn't represent who you are. Where you live in a situation will always affect your mental health. So whether you're living outside homeless or whether you're living in a violent home, that's always going to affect you.
Oh, I couldn't have said that better.
So it's always very important just to be, vigilant, but always being aware of your surroundings and
absolutely.
Making sure that you're living a healthy and safe environment because, it's not just being housed.
Yeah.
It has a lot to do with your mental health.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So your living situation is always going to affect your mental health. So just always being aware of that. Because a lot of individuals think that just because they're housed, they don't have any mental health issues.
Yeah,
I was
100.
living in a home where there was a lot of violence. My mother and father, they were never home because they were always working. So I was living at a home, but it never felt like a home.
Yeah.
And
I can actually relate to that 100%.
And being out on the street was more of a home for me because I was looking for belonging, which I went with individuals that may not have benefited me along the way, but that was where my role models were at. You know what I'm saying? So just being aware of that and knowing what people are having to experience and what their support network is at is always very important because it knows where they're having to come from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if we can advocate for our people, for the community, for our city, that's way more effective than politicians, signing these bills or money. Because as long as we can fight these barriers with each other, we can always win. But if we're separated, we're not going to win.
Yeah, and that's the thing a lot of people don't understand is government isn't there to tell you how to live a life, but rather we need to come together as the community that we are and let the government know, hey, at the end of the day, you're here working on our dime. Your paycheck comes off of taxpayer money, so don't treat me like I'm nothing. You still have to hear me out. But if we're all divided in this, it's never going to work, So it's absolutely fundamental for everybody to come together and understand that, we do have a purpose here and we do have authority in how our lives are are on a daily basis, you know.
And we have a voice. Our voice matters.
100%. And most people think that their voice doesn't matter, you know, which is another reason why I'm here doing what I do, right? I want to let people know they do have a voice, and they do have a right, and they do have the decision to be able to do better for not just themselves, but everybody else included, or just sit around and do nothing, right? And I believe that the more people understand that they do have that, the more people are willing to actually take action. So again, thank you so much for what you're doing.
I appreciate you and everything you're doing.
Thank you.
It's really
Are you guys just part of Santa Clara County, or are you guys spread out?
We're spread out. We're throughout Northern California. So
awesome.
We have offices not only in Santa Clara County, but we have offices in Redwood City, Berkeley, Hayward, Sacramento, West Sac, Modesto, Salinas, Santa Cruz.
Oh, okay, dang.
Yeah.
You guys are spread out. I love it. Hell yeah. We need more like that. We need you guys everywhere. You know, I'm going to be highlighting these flyers of each booth. I'm live right now, so everybody, whatever we're saying is going out directly right now. No edits. It's pure raw material. But I will be going in later and just really highlighting each booth's flyers and what they're doing, and how people can get that resource. I myself, you know, came originally just to speak to one of the public defenders for my own situation, which is I'm currently having harassment by SJPD. They don't like the idea of me knowing my rights and standing up for them. So I'm now getting, you know, threats. I've gotten, you know, guns pulled out on me for no reason. They're harassing me. They're stalking my small business pages. They're stalking. They've admitted it. They've admitted of, you know, coming out at night and surrounding my RV and leaving without knocking. What's the purpose of that? Spotlighting my RV. If I'm living a legal life, why are you here? Why are you wasting taxpayers' money? You know, I've gotten over 20 citations in a month, you know, over 72-hour parking, right? Most people don't understand that the 72-hour municipal code does not apply to lived-in vehicles or motorhomes or RVs. The stipulations of 72-hour public parking or just 72-hour parking is abandoned or storage. You can't be storage if you're living in it, right? And it's not abandoned if you're there, right? So none of those stipulations apply. Say they're now coming out because they're getting complaints. You know, a few HOA people that don't like the idea of someone living an honest life, right? I have a small business. I may live an unconventional lifestyle, but I'm still I'm still paying taxes, you know, I'm still working. I'm still, you know, being the best that I can, you know, me and my husband. But people don't see it. They just see, oh, well, they live in an RV and they're not willing to comply with what my opinion is. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but your opinion doesn't override my rights, right? And that's the misunderstanding of a lot of people and what is allowed, right? A lot of people think that their opinions is what the law is. Well, no, we have a Constitution and a Bill of Rights for a reason, right? And neither one of those is there to protect the government. It's there to protect us. And people don't use it, right? And when people do start using it, the cops get like, well, that's not right. That's not right. Well, I'm sorry to say, but most cops don't actually know know even the five pillars of the First Amendment, right? And which is our freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom to assemble, freedom to address our grievances, you know? Yeah. So, and those are the things that what my goal is to let people know that we do have these rights for a reason and we do need to utilize them. And I do a lot of political, at this point, it's more of a political stance versus complying, right? I always say, I use Dr. Martin Luther King as an example a lot, right? If he wouldn't have gone and stood up for, you know, for people's civil rights, we wouldn't be here today. And he sacrificed his life to do that, right? I always ask him, do you think that, you know, he didn't think in the back of his head that, you know, they're going to kill me, they're going to do this, they're going to harm me? Actually, absolutely. But did it stop him from fighting the good fight? Absolutely not. You know, and sometimes that's what's needed, is someone to stand up for our rights and really push forward. You know, and it's scary. You know, it is scary, but you can't let that fear overtake the benefit of what you're doing, right? To standing up for our rights, right? So I absolutely love what you're doing. Thank you so much for taking the time and conversating and asking these questions. Absolutely.
My office isn't that far from here. It's on the Alameda. So feel free to reach out to me, and we can set some up. We can schedule an appointment, and we can speak about a little bit more.
Absolutely. I love that, actually. Thank you so much, Pablo, right? Jay, you have a good one. I'm going to take your Twizzlers because I'm addicted to these things. I'm all about my Twizzlers. I don't know why, but these things are addictive as hell. Right? He has been super busy. Every time I kept trying to come over, he had a whole group of people. I was all like, I need to talk to this guy. Oh, did I grab your flyers?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, I did. I know. He's like, I'll give you more. All right, you guys have a beautiful day. I think everybody's pretty much packing up. So that does it for today's broadcast, I guess. You have a good one. Stay safe. So, actually, we have a few booths. We're going to go over to the other side and see who else is available for questions. Let's see. So, lived experience advisory board of Silicon Valley. Maybe I can ask these people some questions before they leave. I'm not sure. I'm going to try for sure. I've been out here way longer than I expected to be. I really want to speak to these people before they leave. Hi, I know you guys are all pretty much packing up. I've been trying to get around every booth. It's been a lot longer than I thought it would take to go around asking everybody questions. I'm just going around asking questions about what you guys are offering, what resources you guys have for whoever you're having for, and what you guys are about. My name is Jay.
Jay?
Jay, yeah.
I'm Olivia.
Nice to meet you, Olivia. So can you give me a little rundown on who you guys are and what you guys do?
Yeah, we're Lived Experience Advisory Board of Silicon Valley, and so all of us have at one point been homeless, or some of us are currently experiencing homelessness. So we do outreach work, policy and advocacy work for the unhoused, and we try our best to give resources when we do outreach. We do work with Destination Home as a support.
Is that your awesome?
This is kind of like a little rundown of what we are. So we do work with Destination Home. They support us in our efforts to try to help those who are unhoused and in encampments, or also about to potentially become homeless.
Okay, awesome.
But we are a volunteer board, so.
Are you guys only strictly in Santa Clara County, or are you guys spread out?
Santa Clara County. So we try to do all of Silicon Valley, but we're trying our best to kind of expand a little further. But
Awesome.
We'll see. I think right now we're just trying to cover here.
Home base.
Yeah, home base.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. It was really nice meeting you guys. Sorry I'm catching the last few people at the end. Thank you. All right, so who else do we have to speak to? I think we spoke to everybody on this end. Reentry Resource Center. I don't think I spoke to these people. We're going to go ahead and see if we did. Hello, my name is Jay. I'm going around asking everybody a few questions on who they are and what resources they're offering. I'm trying to avoid people that have people just so that they can get the resources they need.
So we locate right here.
Here in Santa Clara County?
Santa Clara County.
Are you guys just here in Santa Clara County, or are you guys spread out?
It's only Santa Clara County.
Okay, perfect.
And our office is the Santa Clara County Reentry Center. So we're helping folks that are coming out of incarceration with everything that county can provide, such as SSA. And one nice thing about our center, very unique. Everything that we offer the client is on site. So,
Okay.
You need SSA right here. We have medical bus on site. We have office of support housing that can do VIs for that for the client so they can get on the housing list. We have behavioral health on site. So everything is one place.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some of these flyers up so that I can share later on on a highlight.
We have a Spanish one and we have a Vietnamese one. So,
all right.
Take one of each, and you can always take a picture of those.
So I'm going to take one of each one of these flyers you have. I just like to give all the information for everybody and all the resources for those that can't make it out, can at least see it and be able to reach out.
Yeah, this is actually from Office of Support Housing. It's where a location that people can park safely from the north down to the south.
Awesome. Thank you so much for what you guys are doing. I just want to be able to spread out as much information as I can. I know a lot of people didn't know about today's resource fair and also couldn't make it. So those that couldn't make it at least were able to see what resources are available. So again, thank you so much for your time. I hope you guys have a great day.
Take care.
You too. So Jake is currently, I want to speak to the public defenders, but I know they're still talking to people, and I don't really want to walk in there and get people's information and whatnot. So I think we're gonna call it. I think we're gonna call it officially, and then I'll come on and highlight. Maybe okay. Maybe hold on. I think she might be available. Hello. Hi, I'm going around asking a few questions, just letting people know what resources are out here today. My name is Jay. Hi. I see you guys are with the Public Defender's Office. Can you just tell them what resources you guys are offering today?
Yeah, we're doing fine and fees removal, bench warrant recalls, and record clearances.
Awesome. And you guys are just with Santa Clara County, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then these are the flyers you guys are offering for those, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. You guys are here until 5?
Yes, 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Oh, no way already?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've been here forever.
I know.
I didn't realize how long I've been here. It's taken a lot longer to go through each booth and asking questions.
I should have gotten here earlier.
I got here at 2, so it shows you how long I've been here answering questions or asking questions.
Where's that going to get posted?
It's currently going on my YouTube channel. It's live for those that were local. Hopefully we're able to see it and catch it on time to come out here and get these resources. So I really appreciate your time. I know you're busy. Thank you for answering my questions. I'm sure I can get the rest of these questions I had in mind through these flyers. And if not, those that need the resource can at least find it on here and utilize it.
You can call our office.
Or you guys can call Public Defender's Office. Do you guys have a business card by any chance?
No, but the main line is 408-299-7700.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So there you guys have it. I am officially done with today's resource fair and speaking to everybody and asking questions. And hopefully we forgot Dignity on Wheels. We're going to go speak to Dignity on Wheels before they leave. I think they're an awesome resource. I think they're an awesome thing going on. So we're going to go ahead and ask them a couple questions if they have time. Hopefully they still have time. I believe they do. Ooh. Hi, are you guys with Dignity on Wheels?
No, I'm with the Good Samaritan Project. Yes.
Okay, well.
But you can't take, we're definitely photogenic.
Well, we're on live right now, so yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Okay, well then, get pictures, let's go live.
Okay, so I just went around. I wanted to go around and ask each booth a couple questions on who they are and what resources they're offering for those that weren't able to make it out, can still go back and get those resources available to them. Would you guys like to?
Can I go first? I'm getting a lead.
Absolutely.
I'll make this quick. He knows I got a full view where I can talk like you. First of all, I'm not with any related branch here.
That's
I heard
fine.
about this to get in touch with an attorney, which I was able to.
Likewise, me too.
Yeah, I was showing some love there. And if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have. But what I am related with is I am as a survivor of the streets. I work for a group, a nonprofit that me and my friend Michael created. It's called SOS, Survivor of the Street. And what our theme is we go out to the creeks where we get ready to get swept here when the ordinance is passed on the 26th. They're hiring teams of outreach, such as SOS, to go down and educate those that are encamped by the creeks and to help guide them into making the right choice of utilizing what's available and get off the creeks until they're clean. We are an SOS. We're going to go down and we're going to share hope. As survivors of the street, we're going to give them hope that, hey, it'll work.
I love that.
Yeah, so we got that opportunity.
Sometimes we need it,
Yeah.
you know.
I can't tell you, but yeah, we're going to do a $50,000 grant for their first grant and organization.
Well, congratulations on that. That's a big step.
Yeah, I'm more excited about the grant in the sense it puts us on the map. As
Yeah.
far as legitimacy, you know, which I can understand. It has to be there. But so that's what I'm doing. And this is my lovely wife, Monica.
Hi, Monica.
Participates in SOS, and she came here also with us, and Michael, who isn't here. But anyway, you'd scold me if I didn't mention it.
I'm sorry. I don't think I caught your name.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Costa. And Miss Monica Costa.
So these two lovely people are part of SOS. Those that help.
Survivors of the street. Survivors helping those who are being held hostage to the street from the fact it doesn't have to be homeless. It can be a drug addiction. You got home, but you're on the street, you can't go. You're going home in your bed, you're waking up.
Awesome. I love what you're doing. I've met so many amazing people and organizations today that I did not know about, and I'm sure our viewers didn't know about you guys either. So this is an amazing way to spread that awareness and spread the resources that you guys are offering. So
Find the one that fits you. When you find the organization like you did, this brother, where it's who his heart is there. You know, when you find that organization, the fit, the loyalty, people can sense it, the energy.
Absolutely, yeah.
And we just are happy we found ours, and now we get to experience what this brother's been experiencing since the 14 years I've known him, which is to be a part of the problem.
Be part of the solution, right?
Yeah.
That's all we can do. That's all we can do. And hope that what our work is doing, hoping that it's causing somebody's life to change for the better. So just believe that what you guys are doing is definitely helping somebody. You may not feel like it's helping somebody, but believe it, because it is. We may not always show it, and I say we because I'm part of the unhoused community, but I'm not unhoused. I have an RV, I have a home, but it's an unconventional lifestyle that some people don't agree with, and it's perfectly fine. Everybody can have their opinion, but you can't trample our rights, right?
Hey, I think the greatest thing, you're absolutely right, I think the greatest thing you can share with somebody, hope.
Absolutely.
Share hope. Give them hope, whatever they're going through, just win.
Yeah, and sometimes, I've come to notice that sometimes some people don't realize that they need to hear certain things from a stranger, and it just hits differently, and
your mate telling you because you're expecting it from them.
Exactly. So hearing positivity from just a stranger, it can really lighten someone's burden in an unphysical form. Absolutely. It's felt more within the soul than it is being shown physically, right? And sometimes that's all we need is just someone to tell us that it's going to be okay, right?
Hey, the one thing I'm convinced of, and I'm sure my brother and my wife is, when it all comes down to it, it's like the heart.
Absolutely.
The heart is the table.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Is it a good one or a bad one?
Exactly. And that's that's all. That's all. I'm sure my brother does it. He's with a great organization, Share With Him. They've been around for, gosh, since I was just tall when I first.
Oh wow.
Went there. Yeah.
So what's your organization?
You gotta go, my brother. Love you. All right, Daniel.
Thank you for answering a few questions, Daniel, and having that little interview with me. I really appreciate it. You guys, Jay.
Jay?
Yeah, Jay.
Very well at what you do.
Thank you. I try. This is my censored version. My channel is called JayTrucha CopWatch. I I don't cop watch anymore. I just record my interactions with any government official, good or bad, and it gets
times
posted.
like now that I wish I had a business card to give you.
But that's okay. I'm live now, so people can. So whatever you want to say it now.
Okay, SOS Survivors of the Street. Call me. My name's Daniel Costa. I am the Director of Outreach for SOS, and we are recruiting people that want to become part of the outreach, being a survivor of the street themselves. They want to go out and give hope to those that are facing tough choices right now, such as the sweep by the creek. If this appeals to your heart, then you know what? Look us up. The number we have, no business card yet, but we will, and that number is 408-390-9401. 408-390-9401. My name's Daniel again. That's my wife, Monica. SOS Survivors of the Street. If you're one and you want to share your testimony with others, you can get a pretty fancy t-shirt we have that is going to go viral, I'm sure. Come give me a call and we can plug you in.
Thank you so much for that, Daniel. You have a great one.
You're welcome. All right, brother. All right, Daniel.
All right, so give us a little 401 on what you do, who you are, and what resources you're providing.
What is it that you're doing?
I am giving the resources, the information of the resource out to those that need it.
So I am with the Reentry Center. I work with there's 4 churches in Santa Clara County that are faith-based reentry centers, and I work with one of them. And what we do is we work with people who are coming out of incarceration, people who are trying to reintegrate back into society, people who are trying to become self-sufficient, people who are trying to change their lifestyle, you know, and their families. So that's what we work with.
I love it. And what resources are you guys offering today?
Well,
we're offering today.
What we're doing is making people aware of the resources that are out there, that are available to people. We work with those who are coming out of incarceration. They have to be probation, parole, or released within a year.
Awesome.
And we also have another program that's work with the homeless. So if they're homeless and they're in need of housing, so we try and figure out a way to try and help them to get off the streets to change their lifestyle.
Okay, awesome.
Sometimes it's beneficial. Sometimes people don't want to get off the street.
Yeah.
So we try what we can to help them change their lifestyle.
Right, because there's only so much we can do for people, right? They need to want it for themselves, and you know, it's like the saying goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it. Exactly. So I appreciate you taking the time to answer a couple questions. Your name was Julian. It was really nice meeting you, Julian. Thank you for your time. You have a good one. And we unfortunately missed Dignity on Wheels, but here's Dignity on Wheels. They are a shower, bathroom, washer, dryer on wheels. I believe they are just in Santa Clara, but I'm not 100% sure about that, so don't quote me. But yes, here is how they look. This is my first time seeing them out in the streets because I don't normally come out to downtown, but just know they are out here. You can look them up online and get a little information on them. I unfortunately missed their little booth, but here we are. All right, you guys. Officially I'm gonna call it. It's getting dark. I should have been home hours ago, but I'm glad I was able to do this and just be able to provide these resources for you guys and information about what they're offering. So you guys have a good one. JayTrucha out.